A majority of white veganism is luring people to the alt-right pipeline.
What? My brain didn't even... A majority of white veganism is luring people to the alt-right pipeline. What?
As you all know, I'm lactose intolerant and belligerent about it. So that's for non-dairy.
Belligerent about her lactose intolerance.
The soup is a barrage of racist, anti-Semitic, xenophobic, homophobic, transphobic attacks on me because I'm not vegan.
What?
And what I found is that a majority of white vegans are using white supremacist tactics and talking points, but superimposing veganism over it all. And we see this a lot when it comes to white pro-life evangelicals. Now, some vegans gave me suggestions, but they were black and brown people who did so with kindness.
Okay, so everyone who was kind and gave suggestions was black and brown.
So they're not who we're talking about today. No, white vegans inserted themselves to...
So first of all, every white vegan apparently.
And it's particularly easy because, like with the unborn, animals can't speak for themselves. So
okay.
It's perfect for them. And it is from that vantage point of that appropriated oppression that they...
Appropriated oppression. So being a vegan is appropriating oppression from real oppression. Okay.
Decide which other life matters. Which is where we get this wanton disregard for human atrocities and the comparison of marginalized people to animals.
Okay, non-vegans claim animal AG, I don't know, is fine because it's legal. Well, human slavery used to be legal. Denying women the vote used to be legal. Burning and drowning people in the case of witchcraft used to be legal. Legality does not equate to morality. I mean, technically true. But now, because she's defending animals, you're not defending marginalized people. That's secretly white supremacist?
Which is why we have Francesca here comparing animal agriculture to human slavery and denying women the right to vote.
If you're going to claim that those involved with the Holocaust and use the term for other events, then you have to include all the victims, not just Jews. A Holocaust is the correct term for a mass slaughter, which is animal agriculture.
And calling animal agriculture the Holocaust. Therefore, comparing Jewish people to animals and livestock.
If you believe an animal's right to live is the same as a human's right to live, then animal agriculture is a Holocaust. That's the logic. Now, if you're Christian, you believe humans have souls and animals don't. Some atheists go by, and this is probably where I kind of fall in, is the consciousness, the intelligence of the meat. So I have a lot less guilt over eating shrimp than I do cows and pigs. And chickens are kind of somewhere in the middle. But man, I've seen some cows, pigs, and chickens be pets and love their owners and want to cuddle and be affectionate. Even chickens, you didn't think most people think chickens are just dumb robots, but they have some kind of affection for people. It's very strange.
And then this person even tweeted at me a picture of dead black people, comparing them to meat.
Again, you're upset that they're equating humans and animals as equals. And in your mind, they're not. So that's the disagreement, okay?
Because black people are always going to be livestock to vegans. And again,
But she's saying vegans are racist because of that.
This is because I asked if vegan cheese melts. And another disturbing aspect is how they weaponize this thing called speciesism, basically acting like it's reverse racism, because again, they see themselves as a proxy for these animals. They're just utilizing their veganism as a mechanism to be racist. Additionally, they're not recruiting new vegans. They're making sure that the existing ones don't leave the alt-right pipeline that they're leading them along.
Why is it
evangelicals do not expect more people to convert to...
Why is it alt-right? Where's she getting that?
Many of these same vegan accounts were following and retweeting right-wing and alt-right accounts. liking and reposting racist, transphobic, homophobic, anti-Semitic, all the ism type of things. If these are your...
Are vegan? Why does she keep saying that vegans are... Show me some evidence of that.
Anyways, I keep a 14-point list on why I can't stand white vegans, and you can find the...
I keep a 14-point list of why I hate white vegans. How much free time do you have, lady? What is your job? Let me guess. I'm going to say disability. Okay, let's read the list. Holy shit. Wow. Well, I can't stand white vegans. Why is it about race? Main organizing principle is whiteness. If you really cared about preservation and the end of animal cruelty, you'd turn over your family lands and capital to indigenous folk and leave. If you cared about preservation and the end of animal cruelty, you'd give indigenous people all your land and capital? What? Number 2, y'all keep comparing animal cruelty to slavery, which blah blah sound like y'all think the enslaved were animals, which is rooted in white saviorism. Yes, they are equating humans and animals because they seem to believe that they have equal value in their life. Don't you get that? No, because everything for this lady is through the filter of race. Oh my God. Much of white veganism is just fat phobia. This can't be real. What am I reading? Because it's centered in whiteness, you all have poor organizing skills and don't do anything substantive outside of shock value. Because it's centered in whiteness, you all have poor organizing skills. Because you're centered in whiteness, you all have poor organizing skills. That's some racist shit right there. Number 12, your moral superiority means nothing. You have no intention of dismantling the power structure that benefits you. Oh, you can't grandstand on not eating animals and respecting animals' right to live because you refuse to destroy society and give all your property and capital to brown and indigenous people. Okay.
Does this behavior make you want to become vegan and save the animals? Or do you not want to sidle up to a group of people whose greatest organizing goal is to just enforce whiteness by a different name?
Enforce whiteness by... Where is she getting that? I
encourage everybody to look at my mentions over the last 2 days to see who you all are really represented by.
Who is this person? Holy crap.